OK, let's have a look at the goal, the Poulsen goal after 59 minutes, and Eriksson in that space, Richard.
Yeah, this is what we've talked about. This is the one place where he can really hurt you, and he's done great to block it off in the first half. But then the first 10-15 minutes, Denmark just upped the tempo a little bit in the second half, and they get that opportunity. And here it is, this acres of open space here, and this is what he's been looking for. The two midfielders have always been watching him, running into them. This time they're chasing after him. And this is, we talk about having options. You got right or left, chooses left. And to be fair to Poulsen, he took it well. I thought he was going to go with his right foot and curl it the other side, but nice touch and a good finish at the near post. If you're going to be critical, you could probably say the goalie's probably given him a bit too much on that side. Probably expect him to go the other way, but yeah, it's all about that space. You know, without that space, the goal doesn't happen. So they done great in the first half, and they done all right in the second half, but they made one little error.
A more experienced left back would have taken a step up, and Poulsen would have been offside. That was the key.
Do you think their coach now will be having a go at the two midfielders who had done such a good job and just got it wrong then?
No, I think their coach will be pleased with their attitude and their willingness to play football, to take responsibility for passing the ball rather than lumping it, take individual responsibility, and he will know that, you know, in football sometimes you don't get what you deserve. I mean, a harder pro might say, yeah, the final score tells the whole story. In that match, the final score doesn't really tell the whole story at all.
I think their manager, I think he will be pleased with the way they played, and them two midfielders and the way the whole group is set up. They're quite naive, so they look like they just want to get forward. But when he watches that goal back, I think he will highlight the fact that, listen, I'm all for enthusiasm, but one of you at least has got to sit in the hole to protect us. That was the game plan, and just for that split second, they let it go, and that's where the trouble came.
What do you mean about naive?
Well, they just play with a freedom. You know, they just play with freedom. They play to win. With Denmark, Denmark just play. They don't care how they win.
Okay.
Peru want to win. They want to win with a style. So they will all go gung ho. They will all attack. They will all try and get on the score sheet and stuff like that. Whereas Denmark just do the job. They wait for that one moment to win the game, and that's what's proven successful.
It's the mentality. I mean, the one world-class player on the pitch won the game, really, in a moment. And he's playing in the Premier League, and he'd command a very big fee if he was on the market. He scored a hat-trick in the Aviva against us, and that's what class is. You don't need two chances to win it. You win. You need one, and he had one in the whole game. He had one, and he did it. Played Poulsen in, over. Whereas players coming from lesser leagues with terrific attitude to the game, they don't have that mentality. I mean, Richard's played and Damien have played the very, very highest level, and the one thing you know, you're going to get punished if you give these guys half a chance. Correct?
Absolutely.
I think you have to mention as well, like, people to be looking at Eriksson, and you compare him to Messi and what he does as well. He stays away from the game, so maybe when the madness is going on the left wing and Messi's the far side or Eriksson's the far side, he's just standing in space, just waiting and trusting that the ball will come to him, because that's where he wants to be. He's got that coolness, that calmness, and the madness is over there, but no, I'll stay over here and just wait my time. And he didn't get a lot of touches tonight, but like the lads and Richie brilliantly showed, the bit of space that he waited on for 60-odd minutes, it comes, boom, go.
And this afternoon, Lionel Messi missed a penalty.
Yeah.
You know, he'll be hurting tonight. Hurting bad, especially after Ronaldo's performance last night, including a brilliant penalty.
Yeah.
So, that's football. But I think what Richard said before is I admire the Peruvians. I like them. I can see why there's 40,000 of their people there. It's a wonderful story, and we can identify with that as Irish people. You know, when our teams have gone to major championships, the supporters have gone. They've been brilliant, and it is sad when you don't get what you think you deserve. And really, I thought they did deserve something.